More lightweight Group A action. This time we got Patrick and Mounir. And I really like how Mounir plays the stand-up game. He really keeps it simple. See how he has this 2-on-1 wrist grip? And now he's not overreacting. He's just working with what he's got. Trades wrists here. See, he's always fighting for a grip. 2 hands on the wrist. Patrick should usually look to use his free hand to break it off, but Mounir shot in very nicely on that single leg. Patrick might be using the Kimura to try to defend, but Mounir nicely circles to the other side. Remember, takedowns require a good setup or distraction, and the setup here is Mounir ties up the wrist, and then as Patrick is worried about the grip and looking to break it, see, now Mounir shoots in for the single leg. Perfectly timed, and Patrick had a good response. He tried to reach for the Kimura, but in this situation, Mounir was too strong on the single leg. He put him down, and he realized the Kimura danger and quickly jumped around to the other side to prevent it. It's a very veteran maneuver by Mounir, and well done by Patrick. He's still fighting hard. He just wasn't able to quite get that Kimura, but he turns to turtle. At this point, I believe Mounir would just have 2 points for the takedown, but Patrick's got to be careful here. Mounir's looking to roll through for that anaconda, but he couldn't break down Patrick's base enough to get him to roll through. So instead he switches to attack top turtle. Now he might be looking to Kimura. He's got the Kimura, maybe looking for a Kimura crucifix. Now Patrick's right arm is in danger of being trapped here. Mounir is looking for the back control. From here, Mounir is in a good situation. I like how he's got that right foot on Patrick's hip. He can kind of manipulate his body with that. He's also got a Kimura grip on Patrick's left arm. So he's got quite a lot of control happening here. Let's see what he chooses to go for. You could maybe think about going rear naked choke, triangle from the back. He loses the hooks. So he should look to sit up Patrick in the situation and then put the hooks back in. He sits him up, gets the hooks back. So he would have his 4 points for the back there. Patrick's got to look to walk his own feet in close to his butt. So that'll give him the ability to lift his hips and try to turn to create space. But Mounir's working to try to get the rear naked choke. They go over to the other side. Mounir looks for the body triangle. That's going to make it more difficult for Patrick to escape. But Patrick's doing a good job of tying up the hands and playing defense here so far. And there's still quite a bit of time left, so he could get out of here and build up a score himself. And in Mounir's position, he just has to stay tight, slow things down, and just wait for Patrick to make a mistake. He's doing a good job with the lower body controls here. Usually you want to have that body triangle on the top side, so you could either switch the body triangle or force Patrick to turn. It looks like Patrick's slowly slipping away from him here, and Mounir did a really nice job of switching to the arm triangle. Watch again as Mounir feels like he's losing his grip on the back, and Patrick's starting to make his way out. Now he's slowly losing the grip, and from here he's already starting to think about the arm triangle. Puts his head right beside Patrick's head, ear to ear. Now he weaves his left leg out of the way so Patrick can't trap it into a half guard. And now he's starting to put the squeeze on for the head and arm choke. Now, Patrick's trying to answer the phone technique. But sometimes it just ain't going to cut it. He should either bring his left leg up to his chest if possible and grab underneath it, and then he can stretch his body out to try to take pressure off the choke. Or try to turn away. Kind of a last resort is to try to turn away from the choke. It exposes your back. But sometimes you just have to do it. Patrick's trying to find a half guard. He could also try to use that free hand to try to push his own elbow against Mounir to maybe open up a little space. But it's just too tight, too little, too late. Beautiful arm triangle set up by Mounir. A nicely fought match by Patrick. Great job, guys.